Good evening, everybody. It's now 7:02. I think we should probably get started. First off, like every year, I'd like to go ahead and start off with some thank yous. First off, I'd like to thank the athletic directors. They do a lot for us, and they really make my job easy. So they do a lot for all the sports, so I really appreciate them. We can hold our applause to the end too. We got a lot of thank yous here. So, athletic trainers, Laura Stafford and Dave Cookson. This year they supplied Gatorade for us for the pregame meals, and the first 2 years the coaches were basically buying 40 plus Gatorades every game and every pregame meal and lugging them in here, icing them up and everything. So it's nice to walk past the training room and just grab a Gatorade on a cart and wheel it in here. So appreciate that. Tim Freeze, our basketball coach. He's the reason why we're able to live stream the banquet tonight. Glenn Gregory, third year in a row for the Jeremy Salerno Golf Alley donation. Like I said, every year it's just nice not to worry about money. So anything we need, we just get it. So Glenn, appreciate you donating for the third year. It's huge. Doug Onspaw, for the golf, he also helps with the golf alley. He usually handles the wheelbarrow cheer and the raffle tickets, so thank you. Ron Russo ordered our spirit wear this year, so appreciate that, turned out nice. Paula Morningstar let us use her classroom for game film this year, so appreciate that. She also helped out with spirit wear, and she's usually my go-to guy when I have questions about the computer. I'm not really good with that, so. Ken and Angie Hammerling for game video and the video board. They've always been willing to help me out over the years. Kristen Prince, he actually donated Dick's gift cards for goals off of headers this year. We'll distribute those later on. What else we got here? Ryan Griffiths, our announcer. The girls, they appreciate your time. You do a great job up there in the booth. The girls really love, listening. We've even had people ask you to announce, their matches. So really appreciate your time. Taylor Morningstar for game stats and alumni correspondence. Thank you. Jenna Miller, our manager, for game stats, and she helped out at practice. Basically, just help clean up and just always there to help out. Again, Angie Hamley and Cheryl Giesel for senior night decorations. Jalen Caruth, she picked up one of our pregame meals from Bullwinkles when I was unable to. Appreciate that. Lindsay Boyer for the senior night flowers. We got Glenn Gregory, Doug Onspaw, Jeff Cummings, and Jeff Barr held the banner at senior night, so appreciate that. Coach Good's mom, she bought the senior night picture banner for us on senior night. And the junior captains, they did the senior night decorating, senior night gifts, the senior night shadow boxes and the banquet gifts, and they just did so much for me this year. So I really appreciate the junior captains of all their time they put in. Brad Miller, Lindsay Boyer, Christina Cummings, Rose Wilson, and the Gregorys for the tournament pasta dinners. Girls love that. We have a practice. Come in here, when it's cold, eat a nice meal, carb up. We talk about the tournament game. We're ready to go. So, we really appreciate that. And, it's a big deal for us to be able to come in here and eat dinner together. So, Natalie Griner, she actually put together some spirit pumpkins for us at one of the pasta dinners. It was before the Mount Notre Dame game. So it had all their numbers on there and everything. It was kind of cool, very thoughtful. Kelly Schock framed all of our senior night pictures. She found photographers for us for our home games and senior night, and she even supplied drinks for us at one of our team outings. So I appreciate that. Gerald Schock, he's the guy that Kelly found to take our pictures at the home games, and he actually uploaded them to the MHS website. So I appreciate that. Actually got a hat up here for him. So is he here tonight, Kelly? Not here, so make sure I get that to you before you leave. Nicole Shade, she took senior night pictures for us. Thank you. Our tournament ball boys, they actually handle all 4 of our tournament games. Colin Griner, who's not here tonight, and Joel Reinker. Joel, you here? Joel, come on up. I got a hat for you. Come on up. Everybody give him a hand. 4 games, guys. I appreciate it. I couldn't find We got Kelly Bates, Amon Salash, I hope I pronounced that right, Kim Ergens, and Shalisa Waters, all took part in the banquet decorations and the organization, everything you see here tonight. I'm blown away with all this. I had no clue that they were going to be doing all this. I mean, there's just so much, very thoughtful, and I'm just so, appreciative of the time you put into this, decorate the banquet and everything. So you see them tonight, make sure you thank them. Great stuff. And definitely I want to thank all the parents for getting all your athletes to practice and just supporting the team all season. Last but not least, Coach Dave and Coach Good. I mean, I appreciate all your time and effort. I mean, Dave made sure all the tournament pasta dinners and the banquet was taken care of, and Coach Good organized senior night. So there's just no way that I'd be able to do this without you guys. There's no way, so I appreciate it. I think that's it for thank yous, guys. When people step up, there's so much to do throughout a season. Just everything, every single day, something possible. You got to do. If you get behind, it just it piles up on you. So people step up and help out. It's huge. So I really appreciate it. Everybody's helped this season. So, and now I'd like to turn it over to Coach Good, and we'll talk about the JV season.
Good evening, and thank you for being here tonight. 2020, what a weird year, and even more bizarre season. Between not knowing if we were going to have a season, the mask mandate, and a reduced season, it was very hectic. And to top it all off, I lost multiple girls to a 2-week quarantine. It was a crazy roller coaster ride all season, but coaching these girls made it all worth it. 9 freshmen, 8 sophomores, and 1 junior. I had my hands full with all 18 of them, but they were all eager to learn and get better. Although a handful of them had played basically their entire lives together, it still took them a little while to get used to each other and to be a true team. But once they did, these girls not only played well together, they laughed together and had fun together. They became a family. Mixing so many different personalities made it a lot of fun even for me. I got to watch them grow as players, but also as human beings, which is just as important. We ended our season with a record of 6-9-1, and I would say it did not depict the effort they put in and day out. They constantly worked hard on improving their skills and played to compete. We reduced our season to just GWAC conference, so we got to play each team twice. So we really got to focus on our trainings to each team specifically because we'd already played them once. We were well-rounded across the field. I'll be honest, at the beginning of the season, I had 10 of my 18 girls come to me telling me they wanted to play outside mid. And I'm not gonna lie, I kind of freaked out. I was like, okay, I have no defense, everybody must play outside mid, but a lot of the girls were really willing to step up and fill those spots that were needed, which was greatly appreciated. It took a lot of stress off of me. And they executed it perfectly. They grew over the season, they got better each day, they put the time and effort in, and they constantly asked me, hey coach, what can I do better? And I don't know what a coach could ask more of from a player. So that helped a lot. Even though our season didn't end on a winning note and where we wanted it to be, and we didn't win as many games as we would have liked, the girls really came together and accomplished so much in the season. They really got to know each other and got to just have a blast together, which was really all I was hoping for, was them to really become a family and really step out of their comfort zones and grow together. I couldn't be prouder of them from what they've accomplished. We had a couple ups and downs, a couple bumps in the roads with injuries and things of that nature, and like I said, 2-week quarantine that took out 4 over my girls. But overall, I'm incredibly proud of them for what they've done. Scored a lot of really good goals, created a lot of really good plays. Couldn't ask for more than that. A lot of young talent coming up. So keep working on all of that, ladies. But just for some thank yous for me, all of the parents, we couldn't do it without you. You guys bringing them to practice every single day, picking them up, dropping them off, and even with all of this hectic, crazy time, still coming out to support them. I don't know if I could play in a stadium with no fans, so the fact that you guys were out there means the world to not only us, but the girls the most. So thank you so much, because we wouldn't be doing this without you guys. Got to give a shout out to Jenna Miller. Pretty much my right hand for the season. She helped me with all my practices, but really she had to listen to me. Her and Taylor had to listen to me complain about refs and how terrible they were all season. Because if I didn't tell them, I would yell at the refs and I'd probably get kicked out of the game. So thank you, Jenna, for letting me annoy you all season. Dave's my guy. I wouldn't have been able to get through the season without him. All your help with training sessions and the keepers, just constantly being my sounding board when I needed it, and being my voice of reason most of the times. Made things easier and a whole lot of fun, so thank you for a great season. Thank you to Ted for always having confidence in me and being the JV coach and supporting me in decisions that I've made. But seriously, guys, thank you so much for a great season, ladies. So proud of you guys. Keep going. I know I see most of you in the off season as well with my club team, so I'll make sure you're still working. Thank you, guys. You're not done with me yet. All right. So these are the certificates all the JV girls get from this season. Abby Barlow. Is she here?
Nope.
Nope? Okay. Nice. Hannah Bates. Zoe's not here either, but Zoe Byram. Kirsten Dales. Megan Daniels. Alyssa Greiner is not here as well. Ava Ergens. Abby Johnson. Sammy Massey. Grace Prince is not here as well. Leal Salih. Nicole Schroeder. Penelope Seitz. Avery Shaw. Jaylee Thomas. Anaya Waters. Isabella West. And last but not least, Lauren Zanatelli.
Thank you, Coach Good. Congratulations, JV players. Keep working hard. I can't wait to see you next year, all right? Good stuff, ladies. On to the varsity season. Strange season, guys. We started out in phase 1, small groups, groups of 10, non-contact, skills training only. All right, then we moved on to phase 2, right, with still no contact, 50 players. All right, then we went on to phase 3, where actually it was basically just no restrictions, we could practice. All right, so usually you only get 10 contact days, you know, in June and July, so to be able to start right away, just do whatever, and work on, you know, whatever we wanted to, different patterns of play and stuff was nice, just to kind of go at it early. You know, we had daily temperature checks, screening questions, bathroom and equipment disinfecting, social distancing, mask wearing, and, you know, doubts of even playing a season. You know, we didn't think we were going to play. You know, all scrimmages were canceled. Found out we were going to be playing G-Walk only schedule, which I was kind of excited about. You know, you can't beat, you know, that rematch game, you know, coming back. Plus the competition, you knew was going to be there day in and night out. So I was excited about that. Our only goal this year, we were going to set goals, but our only goal that we decided on was, you know, to play for each other. So and we, you know, we initialized it PFEO. So that was our only goal this year. Our record was 13-7-0 with 10 shutouts. We scored 64 goals and gave up 22. We lost to Northmont early in the season, and you know, we had them beat, right? And then we come back and beat them, you know, 1-0 at their place, so that was a nice win. We lost to number 4 in the state, Centerville, twice. They actually went on to the Final Four in the tournament. We lost to number 7 in the state, Creek, 3 times. And then we eventually lost to the number 1 team in the state, Mount Notre Dame, in the district final. We beat Springboro for the first time in 18 years on senior night. I actually think that was probably one of our best games of the season. I mean, that game was, I mean, everybody was on. I mean, that was the feel before the game was, you know, the energy was there, you know, everything. We were just finding everything we wanted to do, everything we practiced. And that was a nice game for the seniors to, you know, to have their senior night on. 14-2-2 is the best record in school history, right? I mean, you got to think that if we'd have played a regular schedule, we could have found 2 more wins, right? So we could be sitting here right today, you know, 15 wins, best record in school history to go along with everything else. So we moved up in the weekly area rankings from number 8 at the beginning to number 3 for the final 3 weeks of the season. We were awarded the number 3 seed in the area to start the tournament, which, if I got this right, it's only happened like one other time in history, in school history. We beat Springboro for the 4th time of the season in the first round of the tournament. Beat the number 4 seed Butler 3-0 in the second round of the tournament. They were actually 12-1-2 at the time, and only had been scored on 4 times all season. So to put 3 goals in the net against them in one match was pretty good. We beat Bellbrook 3-2 in double OT in the district semifinals. It's an exciting game for the girls to be able to run out there. You know, sudden death, goal goes in, and we're moving on. So and they're running out there. We had that happen one other time 2 years ago. We beat Troy in OT like that, and you know you remember that forever. You know, running out there in advance. So that's a nice memory. And we actually just found out we're going to be picking up Bellbrook on the schedule next year. So that game that's going to be on. That game's going to be fun to play. And we also picked up Carroll too, so that's another quality match we're going to be playing next year. But district finals, first in school history, we'll be recognized on the banner in the gym. We brought a turf trophy home to the school, got medals. Man, that's big stuff, guys. And then you know, next year we're going to be returning 13 players, right? I mean, 15 wins, and you know, to get to that regional tournament, I mean, that's definitely got to be in our heads, guys. That's got to be, you know, in our goal. I think we can get there, definitely. So, you know, great season, guys. Great to coach, great to be a part of. So, See these guys. Now on to the players. I usually don't like to talk about individual players. I usually talk about the class of players. For some reason, I've been through a lot of banquets. Even when I played, you walk away, he said this about this guy and that. It's a team sport, so it's about the team. So I'll talk about our freshman class of 2, right? These young ladies were both on my radar before they even stepped on campus. I had high hopes for these 2, and both of them earned starting spots as expected, playing high-quality minutes all season long. Before mid-season, the word freshman was long gone, and both played with the confidence of upperclassmen. Good to know we got 3 more years of these 2. It'll be exciting to see the players they become. They are sometimes referred to as the Katies. We call them a lot. And then, so first up is Mac, or other players like to call her Big Mass. Number 14, Katie Massey. Katie's going to be getting her letter tonight and her first year step on. We'll do thumbs up so I don't have to, Out there, Max. I call her Mac though, not Max. All right, next up, our second freshman is number 8, Katie Cummings. Katie. All right, next up, our sophomore class of 5. Losing 6 seniors, I'm looking for these talented young ladies to step up and fill the holes. I see a forward, 2 central players, a defender, and a keeper. I feel all of them are very hungry for minutes, and I know without a doubt they'll be ready to compete and earn their spots. Coming in as juniors next season, they will bring poise, stability, and consistency in our lineup. This group will be the pieces of the puzzle that must fit in order for us to be our best. I'm excited to have these players in our lineup more consistently and compete for another outstanding season. We got first up, number 5, Megan Gregory. Number 32, Ella Amfa. Number 37, Cassidy Elby. Number 98, I call her Ford, Caitlin Ford. Number 18, Scarp. St. Barbara. She's also getting her letter tonight. I'm also going to call up Jenna Miller, our manager. She will also be receiving her manager tonight. Appreciate all your time, Jenna. Next up, our junior class of 6. I knew when these players came in, we were set for 4 years. They make up the entire middle of our lineup. Dangerous, outstanding athletic ability across the board. Within this group are 2 skillful, technically sound center mids, 2 creative, speedy offensive attackers, and 2 physical defensive center mids who anticipate the game very well. Together they have supplied 91 goals and 46 assists in their 3-year span. These young ladies will supply the leadership and direction we will need to go after 15 wins and a berth in the regional tournament next season. Number 15, Lanicia Wilson. I actually think her shoe was untied most of the season, right?
Every game.
Number 30. Couldn't come up with a name for her, so I would always say Amia, right? Amia Wilson. Number 3, Cece, captain, Sierra Reed. Number 13, Dee DeRusso. Number 12, JB, captain, Illinois. And number 6, LG, captain, Logan McGuire. Now our senior class of 6. Now let's begin with Grace Gilbertson. Grace never misses. She attends every open field over the winter and makes every summer conditioning session and preseason. Grace shows school spirit and pride day in and day out. She shows honesty and integrity on and off the field, approaches every day with a positive attitude, and always has the team's best interest in mind. Grace is the first person to help pack up balls and equipment each day. She's always willing to help no matter what's going on. It's been such a pleasure to coach her these past 3 years, and I know we will all miss her steady, genuine personality. Grace is the definition of PFEO, play for each other. Our other 5 seniors are the first players I've ever coached. I've had the privilege of coaching these young ladies since U9. I remember watching Mia play on the pink team in MSA Rec, and every game I would see someone on the other team that would stand out to me. So I put a team together. I'll take Legs off the orange team, Ollie off the light blue team, and Kale's off the royal blue team. Sid joined the team a year later. We've had so many games and practices over the years, practicing 3 times a week and playing 25-plus game seasons, and the goal is to have everybody ready for high school tryouts and be their coach. It all happened just the way we planned. I'll never know players like I know you guys. I'd like to thank each of you for giving me your very best for so long. I pushed you so hard and you never quit. I know there's no way I'd be standing up here as a high school coach without all the competitive soccer we've played together. I've used this quote many times to the team over the years. There are so many who miss and want what it feels like to compete and be a part of something. This was me. You guys gave me the opportunity to feel it again, and for that, I can't thank you enough. I'm so used to seeing your faces every time I walk into practice for a game. I don't know how I'm going to feel next year when I walk out next season and you're gone. I'm going to be missing such a big part of the soccer that's driven me for so long. It's so sad to see it all end, but at the same time, I'm excited to see, what happens next for you guys. Please stay involved. You're welcome to the team, to talk to the team anytime, and I expect you guys to be at all alumni games. I want you to be a big part of what we do next season. I expect you to be at all our games when possible. And next year we'll be returning 13 players, and we'll have the potential to have a record-breaking season again. I want you to be a part of it. We've been together for so long, I think of you guys as my kids. I love all of you so much. Good luck with everything, and if you ever need anything at all, all you have to do is ask. What a wonderful memory for all of you guys to finish. District finals, congrats, man. Thanks, ladies. Thank you very much. Dave, I know you've been with these girls about as long as I have, so I figured you probably have something you want to say as well.
Senior ladies, congratulations. It's been a great trip, like Ted said. I think U12, I joined with him and started helping coach you all. There's been a lot of great times, a lot of hard work, and they're memories now, but we have our life to move on to and things to do. Take life's challenges just like our soccer games. Work hard and you will succeed. all the parents of these ladies up here, be very proud of them. I would be happy to call them my daughter. They've never given us any problems. They get good grades, and they are all good role models. Seniors, congratulations.
All right, now I'd like to bring up each senior and give them a couple minutes to say a few words. First senior, number 21, G. Grace Gilkison. Grace couldn't be here tonight, obviously, she's quarantined, so she actually sent me a video. I'm going to try to play it. Of course. I'll get it, hold on. Stop this. We'll get it, hold on.
Hello, I wish I could be there celebrating with you tonight the individual accomplishments as well as the season that we had. With COVID and never knowing which game could be our last, we had a pretty great season, beating Springboro 4 times and making history in the tournament. Over the past 4 years, I've made so many fun memories that I'll cherish forever. Thank you to Erica, Dave, and Ted for everything they've done the past 3 years, and good luck with your season next year.
That was awesome. Thank you very much. Next up, number 99, Lex, Captain Alex Miller.
Okay, thank you all for coming. A very unconventional banquet, having to be separated and wearing masks and stuff, but that's kind of been this whole year, so I'm pretty used to it by now. Sometimes it was a little hard having to deal with all this, especially when we have a player get quarantined, and it would be a little sad. But luckily we were able to get through it. Better to have at least a weird season than none. Sometimes it kind of sucked playing the same teams over and over again. It seemed a little redundant, but hey, at least now I can say I beat Springboro 4 times. I feel very lucky to be with all you guys, and it's been a great season and a great many years with some of you. Thank you guys for being the best players and coaches ever. Thank you, Ted, Dave, and Erica for always being there to support us and helping us get better every single day. You guys took a lot of time that you didn't have to put into us, which I'm really thankful for. Good job, guys, on the season. It was a team effort, and no one person could have done it, and especially with the weird year we had, it was awesome to get all the way to districts. And throughout all of the different challenges we had, we were able to persevere with many long nights in the cold and rain and having to worry about, oh no, am I going to get quarantined tomorrow at school? But fortunately, we were able to get through it pretty well. And thank you guys for a great last season, and I hope you guys all have a great time next year, and hopefully I can come see you guys play some. Good luck.
Thanks, Lex. Next up, number 33, Ollie. Olivia Hammer.
Hello everyone. I just want to start off by saying this has been a great 4 years of soccer, even though I probably spent half of the time on the bench due to surgeries and injuries. I will take with me many wonderful memories and lifelong friendships. One of my favorite memories is winning against Borough 4 times, and especially on senior night. I want to thank Minesburg High School Athletic Department, my family, my teammates, and most of all my coaches. I want to give a special thank you to Ted for coaching me since I was 8 and making me the player I am today. Good luck to all of you underclassmen, and remember to play every game like it is your last.
Thanks, Holly. Next up, number 7, Kaylee Giesel.
Oh my goodness. I just want to start off saying, great job for everyone this season. I'm really proud of everyone. Everyone worked really hard. We didn't really know how long the season would last. So, I feel like we felt like we played every game like it was our last, because we never really knew. And I feel like we really made that count. We did a lot this year. We beat Springville for the first time in 18 years and made history for the tournament. But we didn't just make history in the tournament. We made great, oh my God. We made so many memories, and I kind of asked for a better group of girls to play with. I remember the season for the rest of my life. So thank you everyone for making this such a good experience, and thank you to all the parents for supporting all of us, and of course, a big thank you to Erica, David, and Ted for being so supportive and making all of us the players we are today. So, yeah. Good luck to everyone next season. We'll definitely be there to support you. I'll miss you guys a lot.
Thank you, Kaylee. Next up, number 11, Sydney Boyer.
I don't have a speech prepared, but I'll just wing it. Thank you to everyone. Why are you laughing, bro? Thank you to everyone. This has been an incredible 4 years of high school. I couldn't have asked for better teammates. Some people I've been playing with since I was like 7 years old. I remember like playing with them, and they were all like 8 years old, and I was younger than all of them. And I remember Ted telling me that I couldn't play spring season with them, and I started crying on the spot because I had already fallen in love with them. And I was so ashamed. I've also been playing with some of these juniors for a very long time, Jordan and Logan. They have been here for a while, and I've made some great everlasting friendships with people, like everyone on this team. Freshmen, it really does go by like super quickly. I feel like I was just a freshman, and it's really crazy how fast it flew by. I will be here for the games next year, so I'm just going to Sinclair. So I will be cheering you guys on, seeing you guys break that record, getting 15 wins, and going even farther in the tournament. I have totally faith in you guys. You guys will do great. Thank you, Ted and Dave. You guys have been here for as long as I can remember. And Erica, I haven't known you for as long as them, but I appreciated you and love you very much. And thank you.
Pretty good for winging it, Sid.
Thanks. Oh, I actually have one more thing.
All right.
I just want to apologize to Katie Massey for calling you Big Mass one of the first days of practices and having it stick. So that's on me. Also, let's pick someone else to bully next year. I think Ella has had a lifetime of bullying under her belt. Like anyone else CC could do, like her bullying, or I'm being maybe just not Ella. She's good. Okay, that's all.
There were a couple videos that were just hilarious, that they were kind of like trying to, make each other look bad, but I mean, a couple of them, one of them, but Katie, that probably won America's Funniest Home Videos or something like that. And that was honest, right? You actually fell. Okay. All right, last up, number 10, Means, Mia Morningstar.
okay. I just want to start off by saying I wasn't really good at talking in front of people, so just bear with me. I want to start off by saying thank you to the coaches for everything. You've done so much over the past 3 years. Especially Ted and Dave, you guys have done so much, and this has been my coach for literally my whole life, and I can't thank you enough for everything you've done. And Erica, you've been like my older sister. I love you. This season has been one weird, but one to remember for sure. To beating Springboro 4 times. I know you've heard that a lot, but it's a really big accomplishment. And to being the only soccer team at Miamisburg to be district runner-up is the best feeling. These girls are the best teammates ever. I think this is the first year that our girls team hasn't had any drama and can all get along so well, and that has been so nice. We can even bully each other, and it's really funny, and we all know it's a joke. That's like the best thing ever. I love that I can deal with that with you guys. I couldn't ask for a better group of girls, and I'm going to miss you all and the coaches so much next year. You're all the best. I love you all. Thank you for everything.
That's true, though. I think we had a lot of fun this year, a lot of team activities and everything. I mean, great group, they go along very well. So that's our seniors, that's our players, ladies and gentlemen. All right? Yeah, go ahead. Now we'll head on to the awards portion of the night. We'll start off with the G-Walk Scholar Athlete Awards. This award is for achieving a 3.2 or better GPA while participating in interscholastic athletics. Our scholar athletes are, we actually have 4 of them. First up, Sydney Boyer. Olivia Hammerlin. Grace Gilson. And Alex Miller. Next, we'll head on to the G-Walk All Conference Awards. 16 players are selected to All Conference 13. We had 2 players selected, Jordan Barr. Next up, Alex Miller. Take a minute real quick here. Just by the way, what we got here. By the way, Lex is walking out of here as the all-time career save leader with 476 total saves and the single season save record with 188. So that's pretty good. $14 players are selected for all conference second team. We also had 2 players selected. First up, Dare Russo. And Kayla Giesel. $14 players selected for all conference first team. We had 2 players selected. First up, Logan McGuire. Next up, Katie Cummings. You're going to have to stand up here for a little minute too, Katie. So on that. Just want to let everybody know that the single season most points scored by a freshman was 38 by Grace's mom, which is Janet Gilkison. She had 19 goals and 0 assists her freshman year. KT broke the record this season. She put up 45 points, scoring 18 goals and 9 assists. She finished the season #1 on the G-Walk stats list in points and goals. Got some more to say that. Just so everybody knows, most MHS all-time career goals is 57. Most all-time goals in a season is 26. Most all-time points in a season, 62. Most all-time career assists, 45. And most all-time assists in a season is 20. Guys, someone from this team is going to break the all-time scoring record. As of right now, D is second all-time with 39. She only needs 19 more, and KT's just getting started, so it's just a matter of time. Somebody's going to break the record on this team. I know it. So, great stuff, guys. All right, now we're going to move on to the Miami Valley South Awards. Usually I pick these awards up at the All-Star game, but it was canceled this year, obviously. So those awards I don't have tonight. They should be here pretty soon, but we'll go ahead and announce them. There are 15 players selected to the All-Miami Valley South 13. We had one player selected, that's Sierra Weeks. 11 players are selected to the All-Miami Valley South second team. We had 2 players selected. That's Dare Russo and Taylor Giesel. 11 players selected for All-Miami Valley South first team. Also 2 players. Again, we had Logan McGuire and Katie Cummings. Top 6 vote getters from first team move on to be considered for the all-district team, which is the North and the South. All those teams that went out of the G-Walk last year, went up in the Miami Valley League. All those teams make up the all-district team. So MHS has only had 7 players who have made all-district in school history. We had 1 player selected to Miami Valley South all-district team. She was the 3rd vote getter on the first team balloting, and that's Logan McGuire. From that list, top 6 vote getters from the all-district team move on to be considered for all-state honors. There's only been 1 player, make all-state in MHS history. So congratulations to Logan McGuire for second team all-state. Hopefully I have those awards any day now, so I'll let you guys know. Now we'll move on to the team awards. I mentioned earlier about the Dick's gift cards. Those are being handed out all season long for anyone who scores a goal off a header. So I thought it was kind of cool because I wanted people to attack the ball corners more, and we knock the ball across. So I figured it'd entice them to, we get more few more goals out of the air. But we had 2 players that had goals off headers, and Logan McGuire had 2. So you can come on up, we'll give you your card. And we got E. El Anspa had a header. Now we'll move on to the Viking Spirit Award. This award is voted on by each team. This award goes to the player that showed school spirit and pride day in and day out, the player with the most honesty and integrity on and off the field, the player that had the team's best interests at heart and always approached each day with a positive attitude. That's probably pretty familiar because I actually said that earlier in the banquet. So if you can remember who I talked about, you'll know who gets this award for varsity. But anyway, we'll start with the JV. This year's JV Viking Spirit Award goes to Penelope Seitz. That's Pep. That's her nickname. This year's varsity Viking Spirit Award, it was a unanimous. Goes to Gracie Okeson. Now we'll move on to the most versatile player award. This one is voted on by the coaches. This award is for that utility player who has the ability to play any position well. The player who's willing and able to fill in the gaps in order to put a team in a position to be its best. This player will look past personal needs and do what's best for the team. This year's most versatile JV player is Avery Schock. This year's most versatile player for varsity is Sydney Boyer. She did an outstanding job on the outside back this year, man. She's kind of shaky about it. Last year, I think she played a little bit too, but this year she's definitely an impact player down the outside flank and tough defender to beat. Often overlapped and got into attack, so great stuff, Sid. And the last team award will be the Most Valuable Player Award. That's voted on by the team again. This award is for the player who gave nonstop energy, effort, and led by example. The player who made a huge impact in every game and was always up for the moment and ready to compete. This player always looks past distraction and stays focused for the team. An all-around workhorse who gives 100% till the end. We'll go ahead. I think Coach Good wants to talk about the most valuable player for JV, so I'll bring her up.
All right, so this player here is one of the strongest players I've ever met. She got knocked down twice, got back up again. Always put forth 110% effort every day, always came in with a positive attitude, and never let me down. So Abby, come on up here.
I believe you have to deal with the break 2 times. That's crazy, but well deserved. Okay, this year's most valuable varsity player is Logan McGuire. Good job, LG. All right, now I'd like to call our captains up to talk to the team and say a few words on the season. They'll also be presenting some guests for us tonight. So, captains, come on up.
We split up our responsibilities between the 3 of us, and I will be saying a word about the seniors, and then we will call you guys up for your gifts. First, I just want to say thank you to everyone who took a part of making the season so great. Although it may not have been what we wanted it to be, we all made it very special. Thank you to the seniors for all the time and the great years you played with us. You guys set the bar high for seniors to come. We love you all so much and have made so many memories with each and every one of you. And we couldn't have asked for better seniors and friends. We will miss you guys so much next year, and we wish you all the best in your futures. Olivia.
Yeah, these ladies are gonna take the Gracie stuff over on Saturday, make it special. I think it's pretty cool. They all want to do that, so they're gonna take it over to their house on Saturday and present it to her, so that's nice.
Okay, first I want to thank everyone that's shown support and love for our program. This year has been very stressful for everyone, so we couldn't have done it without your guys' love and support. And I know I'm not introducing the seniors or anything, but we played with you forever and we're going to miss you guys so, so much. The fact that we were able to overcome everything and make history and put up one of the best seasons ever is amazing. So, with that being said, can Jenna Miller come up here? Jenna was one of our staff girls, and she was at every single event supporting us and showing us love, and thank you so much for that. Next, we have Ryan and Taylor. Taylor also helped us with stats, and we definitely had the best announcer, I think, all year. And then Erica. All of us for the past, I don't know, however many years we've been here. She makes everything fun, and she's so caring. Dave. And the keepers couldn't have done it without you, and thank you for everything you do for us. And then last but not least, Ted. One of the best seasons ever, and we appreciate all the time that all three of you coaches put in for us, and thank you so much for everything. Okay, so I have a rock, and a rock it gets passed down from a junior to a sophomore, and it's been in our tradition since 1966. And you keep the rock, and then you paint it, and then we all sign it on our first home game. We all pass it around and talk about how it's special, or what we want to do this season and what we want to accomplish. And then who I want to choose, who has made such a great impact and who has stepped up and been a true leader and has stepped up when we need her, and that is Ella Oswald.
All right, it's been a good evening, guys. One thing before we leave, I've got a ton of poster pictures left up here. So feel free, they're up here underneath the table somewhere, I don't know, but feel free to grab some, put them in some of the convenience stores around. I've given quite a few away, but definitely grab some on the way out. We got snap rays. There was some people that had snap rays gifts from the donations, so I've got some of those up here. We got that list over there real quick. I'll read that also. If you're on the list, you can make sure you grab your stuff on your way before you leave here. We've got Amia Wilson, Avery Schock, Jaylee Thomas, Lou, Sid, Naya, and KT. All right, make sure you guys come up here and get your snap raise stuff for you guys to do. Open fields, those will begin Sunday, December 6th on Holland Field, 6 o'clock. Right, I'd like to see, again, every year I work this up, make sure we show up, guys. I mean, the boys show up every tons of players every night, and they're all playing club ball as well. So one day a week, show up, play under the lights on the turf. It's a good way to stay close, and keep in touch, and play some soccer. I know everybody's going to want to take pictures afterwards, so please make sure we're wearing our mask and social distancing. You can take your mask off right before your picture, but please put it on right afterwards. Also, if you could help out by stacking your chairs before you leave, that'd be awesome. to ask our announcer, Ryan, to come up here. And I want to announce our senior class one last time. So ladies, once he announces your name, right, I want you to come on up here, stay standing up here, right, all of you. Social distance, of course, right? So I'm going to turn it over to Ryan.
Well, it's a lot more nerve-wracking with every face watching me. When I'm up in the booth, I can kind of be like an actor, and nobody really knows who I am. But I also want to take this moment to thank Ted for giving me the opportunity, because without him, I wouldn't be able to do that, and Dave and Eric as well. Also, the parents, your daughters are amazing. I love watching them play. There's some final words I can give you guys before you guys leave. Seniors heading out, freshmen, sophomore, juniors coming up. Always work hard, never give up. Like me, I go all out. I encourage you guys to do the same. Go all out with everything you do in life. You never know when your last day is going to be here, so make every day count and live life to the fullest. All right, so I'm going to get started here. Up first, number 7, Kayla Diesel. Number 10, Mia Morningstar. Number 11, Sydney Boyer. I know Grace is not here, but number 21, Grace Gilkison. Number 33, Olivia Hammerly. And number 99, the captain goalkeeper, Alex Miller. I'm going back over to Ted now.
Huh? Thanks, Brian. That was great. That was great. I'm sure the girls love it. Last time to be announced by our announcer. So one more time, let's give our seniors one more. Good luck. I got one more thing. I picked a few songs for these seniors to listen to while they take pictures. So I hope you enjoy. You guys have a long way to run. Right? So thanks for a great season, everybody.